Do I really need to call the police to the scene of my crash? Hi, I'm Greg Sandler, your personal injury attorney with Kalfus Nachman. I'm often asked by clients, do I really need to call the police at the scene of my crash? I mean, we've already exchanged information. Can't we just leave? I don't really want to wait around for the police to show up. Well, the scene of your crash is actually the perfect example of when your mother and father told you the policeman or policewoman is your friend. Having the police arrive at the scene of your crash gives us the opportunity to preserve evidence, and that's what we need to prove your case. Let me give you a few examples of why it's important and helpful for the police to arrive on your scene. First, a 911 call also initiates EMS medical response, and if you're hurt, you need EMS on the scene. Secondly, the police will ensure that there is a proper exchange of information, not just relying on what somebody who's already caused you a problem to tell you is accurate. Third, the police will oftentimes prepare and file a formal crash report. The crash report gives us a wealth of information so that we can start your case. It tells us who the parties are. It tells us where it happened. It tells us the insurance information that we need to file your claim. And sometimes it tells us exactly who's at fault. Fourth, sometimes the police will issue a traffic summons to the person that caused the crash. And while that may or may not be important in the long run, it helps us to identify and prove who actually was at fault in your crash. The police may also gather the names and contact information of witnesses. That is one of the most important things that we need to help prove your case. The people who saw the crash, who saw your injuries, are those people that will help us to convince an insurance company that their insured was actually at fault and to convince them what happened. More and more frequently, police have activated body cam videos on them. And what we will find when we get those body cam videos is statements from witnesses and perhaps something very incriminating from the person that actually caused your harm. And lastly, and sometimes more important, the police are there to make sure that somebody does not get abusive or uncooperative with you. Accident crash scenes are potentially volatile, and you may need the police to make sure that you are safe. Each of these reasons have a different impact on the outcome of your case. They all help me to help you, as your injury attorney, prove your case. Call them to the scene of your crash, whether you feel it's necessary or not. Here at Kalfus Nachman, my job is to help injured people get their lives back. And when you call the police to the scene, you are gathering evidence that allows me to help you succeed. If you've been hurt by someone else's negligence, give me a call. Greg Sandler at Kalfus Nachman, 888-THE-HURT-LINE. And for more information, go to our website at kalfusandnachman.com. Thanks for watching this video. I know it will help you protect yourself if you find yourself in a crash. Remember, if they don't see you, make sure you see me.